cracking, everybody? Welcome to Boo TV. While you're here, do me a big favor and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you stay notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you for watching. Thanks for the support, and let's get into the topic for today. As most of you know that follow these sports networks, major media networks, whatnot, Skip and Shannon on Undisputed have been historically harsh and critical, both of them, to Russell Westbrook since he has arrived in Los Angeles. They have been unfair. They have been critical. They don't keep that same energy for other players when they perform similar to Russell Westbrook. Apparently, he's the only player that has bad games and has turnovers and has poor shooting performances when he didn't even lead the league in turnovers that first year in LA when they were dragging this guy through the mud. They have been historically critical of him. Remember when Skip first started running the blooper reels, a little with the clown music and all that bull? Shannon Sharpe be right there laughing with him. Kiki, what Shannon say? What Shannon Sharpe say? Kiki and all that. He'd be right up there with Skip, laughing. This is horrible. I can't defend this. This is just bad. I can't even look at this. All that nonsense. He was right there with him. Right there with him the whole time. Giving that Russ, hey, we got to get rid of him. We got to trade him. He ain't no good. Da, da, da. But now, I notice Shannon Sharpe is now critiquing Russell Westbrook fairly, noting that you only call him out when he has bad games, but you don't call him out when he plays excellent. He's been played very well for the Los Angeles Lakers this year, especially as of late. Things like that. But check out this soundbite, or check out this video rather.
Shannon, I don't know. I can't defend any of it. They're clownish turnovers because they're clueless, where he doesn't have a plan. Like, you're trying to do what?
The man just had 15 turnovers on Saturday night.
Okay.
15 assists.
15 assists, he did. And he's highly capable. I give you that. Okay. So what did he do from three last night? He went 1 of 4. Well, that means his total went down even worse because he is the single worst three-point shooter in all of basketball. He ranks 150th and dead last at 28 points.
Well, nobody really shot the three well, so.
Okay.
Only Christie was 2 or 3.
Okay, but he's always bad from 3. You cannot trust in Russ from 3 because there are too many West
Who counting on Russ to make threes?
If you do, you expand it,
yeah.
you project it, well, he's leading the league because that's hard to live with.
But when he got LeBron, guess what?
What?
Them assists pick up. When he got AD, assists pick up. I don't have a problem when he turned the ball over 4 times if he's going to give me 13 assists.
Okay, think of all the empty possessions. That I just showed you 7 last night. They're just empty trips. And not only that, it's almost like tumultuous turnovers in football. It's almost like pick sixes where you say, oh, God, that was so bad. It hurts the morale of the whole basketball team because you're like,
well, we're not hurt. We keep it Russ. And I said it again, in Russ I trust.
Okay. Do you really?
I sure do.
Okay.
I ain't got no problem with Russ. I know what Russ is. I know what I expect from Russ. And when AD and LeBron is back, he doesn't have the ball in his hand nearly as much. He's been great. He was a positive. I mean, the other night when he had 23, 15, and 5, what was he, a positive or a negative? I'm not going to just look with that when Russell plays bad, he's a negative. Russell has played very, very well in the role that he and Darvin Ham have carved out for himself. And I have no issue with the way Russ has played this year. I understand that he's going to turn the ball over some, and that's okay because I know there are going to be games he give me 11, 12, 15 assists. So he didn't get off to the great start. He missed his first 8 shots, but he finished 10 of 21. He said his finger dislocated his pinky, so he had to put it back in a couple of times.
See that type of energy right there, that type of commentary right there. Shannon Sharpe really was never doing that up until recently, and I mean very recently. And I am happy that, because honestly, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if Shannon Sharpe always felt the way Skip Bayless felt about Russ, even though he conveyed it in such a manner. But now I think with how ridiculous, here's what I also think plays a role into it. I think with how ridiculous and over the top and volatile Skip Bayless has been recently in his takes, NFL and NBA. I know he really stuck Shannon Sharpe. No pun intended. Stuck Shannon with that whole Tom Brady thing and how he said he was jealous of Tom Brady, that he couldn't play as long as Tom Brady. He doesn't compare to Tom Brady as a Hall of Famer, et cetera, et cetera. There's nothing, more or less, you ain't compared to Tom Brady. That stuck Shannon. And I don't think things have quite been the same since then. And then with the whole DeMar Hamlin situation, Shannon was really, really over Skip Bayless, over it. And the energy has not quite been the same. And I think I keep saying Skip, and I think Shannon is now really I think Shannon is no longer really voluntarily going along with all the buck dancing that Skip Bayless be doing from time to time, especially when it comes to Russell Westbrook. Now, I think Shannon's looking at it like, hey, man, Skip Bayless, you be coming sideways out your mouth so much. You be tearing these brothers down unfairly, unjustly. When you don't give other people that same energy, you are signaling out, highlighting Russell Westbrook unfairly, like you highlight nobody else, and clown this man, make blooper reels, all this other stupid shit, and it's like, I ain't with it no more. So now I'm gonna look at this differently. Now I'm gonna talk about, yeah, he had some bad games, but he's had some amazing games also that you never talk about. How about that? And how about, and I like, this is one thing I've been saying all the time. Yeah, Russell's going to have some turnovers. Yeah, Russell isn't going to shoot the three ball well. Yeah, Russell's going to have some bad shooting games. That's always been Russell Westbrook. That's nothing new. You're acting like this is something new. He's calling him out. It's like, you get what you get. You take and you give some. Yin and yang, baby. You take the good with the bad, baby. So I think I keep saying Skip, God damn it. Shannon really ain't with the buck dancing, especially with Russell Westbrook no more. I think he's really seeing how ruthless and heartless Skip Bayless is, and he ain't with it no more. And now he's sticking up for Russell Westbrook, and now he's providing context, and now he's highlighting the good and not just the bad with Russell Westbrook. He ain't with it no more, man. The energy has not been the same. Shannon, I feel like, is distancing himself. The camaraderie now doesn't feel authentic. And I think Shannon is really trying to separate himself from the character and demeanor that is associated and stuck to Skip Bayless. And I think that has something to do with the fact that he's just not, following behind Skip Bayless's act and his rants about Russell Westbrook. And I'm happy to see it because I'm tired of it. I'm going to make another video about that. Don't worry. But Skip, I think Skip is over it. I don't think we're going to have, I don't know if this is going to be the last year we have Skip and Shannon together. I don't know how much longer, but I do think their days are numbered. Could be a year from now, could be 2 years from now. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I do think their days are numbered. I think Shannon has had it with him. I think at one point he did look to Skip as a brother, but now, in light of the recent, things that have happened on the show and on Twitter, I think he's really starting to see Skip Bayless in a new light. And it's going to be directing some different energy that we aren't quite used to seeing between the two. It ain't quite the same. Even for Skip Bayless, he ain't been as volatile and vicious since that. Notice. Peep, baby, peep. That's all I got to say about it. You let me know what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. And Russ we trust. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.